As India moves towards its first budget under the Modi-led BJP government, Nnis caught up with the DG of the Cellular Operator Association of India, Rajan S. Mathews, to get his take on what those of his industry want from the budget. Mathews said that there was no major demands that they had made to the Finance Ministry ahead of the budget release. While Finance Minister has met different stakeholders to chalk out a suitable budget, Mathews said that there needed to be greater clarity on deductibility of what they had already paid for spectrum. When he said deductibility, he meant in terms of withholding tax and amount of withholding tax from distribution. He said overall the demands were small ticket demands.
Our requirements are in the area of SENVAT. There are a couple of technical adjustments that we've asked the Finance Ministry to adjust. We've also asked for clarity around the deductibility of what we have paid for spectrum. There's some ways that the Finance Ministry has been treating that, so we want consistency in the treatment of that deductibility in terms of the withholding tax, right? And the amount of withholding tax from our distribution. Right now, we want that reduced because the distributors have a very, very small margin asking us to withhold, 8 and 10 and 5% takes it away. So those are the small ticket items. So I think nothing major that we've been asking from the Finance Ministry.
Rajan said he had made it clear earlier that deduction at source in terms of taxes was something he and others were looking at. He further added there needed to be some understanding on what Sun VAT was and how it was applied in terms of tax.
So as far as the budget is concerned, we are not asking for any major reductions of taxes. We're just asking for clarity and specific items as we indicated in the SENVAT area. This is a particular form of taxes. We're saying please be clear in how it is applied. There are anomalies. We've been talking about the deductibility of what we paid for spectrum as an intangible asset and the deductibility of that. There have been some challenges. We've asked for clarity, and for the deductibility of that, we've also talked about the issue of deduction at source from our distributors. They have very small margins, so we've asked for some clarity and some minimalization of the requirement for withholding. So those are the minimal requirements that we've really asked. So some things on the direct taxes, indirect taxes, but nothing major.
Powered by Nnis.